I don't know about you, but I am all Ryukyu'd out, so let's take it easy with a nice, gentle trade game. Who doesn't love Liguria? Now, I bought Wealth of Nations, but I've barely spent any time playing around with its mechanics, so it's high time we found out what we can do with merchant republics. And what can we do? In this run, I want to try and make the greatest trade node there is. Probably choose Sevilla since it's an end trade node, and I'll make it the most expensive trade node you ever did see. But I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to go about doing that, and I don't know all the Merchant Republic mechanics through and through. I've had a look through the files, but I haven't had an extensive play around with them. So there's probably not going to be anything too exciting in this run, at least not for the first 100 or so years, whilst I try and find my feet. So yeah, if you're coming expecting something explosive, you came to the wrong place. For those of you that don't have all the new mechanics for Merchant Republics, here we go, you now get factions, much like Ming did, down to the aristocrats, the traders, and guilds. Aristocrats, less emphasis on trading, more on your army. And traders, more about your navy, and guilds, that's quite nice. Cheaper build cost and cheaper goods produced. You can abuse that for infinite money, but we're not going to be doing that in this run, or at least I don't think we will. I don't have plans to, but plans do change. First thing I don't really like about our country is that it severely lacks an army, so let's change that straight away. What else can we do? We can have a look at who loves us and who doesn't. Sentiments warm towards you, my liege. Well, straight away, Milan and Savoy hate our guts. But it's good to see that you won't be allying Savoy, since you both hate each other as well. Your only really real enemy is Switzerland. Okay. Maybe I should... Okay, France loves us. How about the other majors? Castile, lukewarm. Same about Austria. Okay. Well, first things first, let's go to war. I don't like Ragusa. And we'll split you into 2 divisions. Send you both on that boat with a pretty crap leader, but okay. How do I do this? There we go. We got you rolling out. We've got more men being made currently. What else do I want? I'm gonna get military access to you whilst the going is good. And then we get going. Now, one of the good things about being a merchant republic is you have a casus belli against all other merchant republics. So Genoa, Venice, Novgorod, and Hansa. However, it marks them all as special interest countries, but to be honest, I don't care about any of them other than Venice. We're going to have to rip Venice to pieces. I'm being asked how Ryukyu went. It succeeded right at the very end. We got world domination. Wasn't quite world conquest. That in itself is a bit of a bummer, but what can you do? I find it odd that my transports are going quicker than the other ones. Let's slow that right down. There will be no vast conquest in this game. Heavens no. Okay, if we get some slightly better dice rolls than that. Sink our enemy. Actually, our ships are doing pretty well here. Oh, damn, we did lose a galley. Pretty poor start. But we gained something. We gained a cog. Good. Onwards and upwards. France is friendly towards us, so we can score that alliance right there and then. And being at war means it clears out some of the crappy missions, so let's take Greed in Gibraltar. What else can we do? You there. You allied with France, that's horrible. But you also allied with Tuscany, huh? Okay. Tuscany allied with Savoy, Milan. That's a heavy load to bear, but we'll take it. Fabricate a claim on Pisa. Now, some of your troops managed to survive that. So we'll take care of you. Hello, Marvin. Jake, which Italian nation do you think has the strongest ideas? I've barely played around with Italians, so I can't really give you a good answer on that. Gonna merge together our troops and leave just enough to keep this siege going. The rest can return home. Leave the cogs there and get our main fleet back. Now, Ragusa, how do you feel about me? You feel a bit bummed out. I wonder. Let's try... How do you feel after a blockade? Oh, you feel great! Well, that was easy. There we go. Oh, okay. Ah, I moved my troops so he no longer felt that he was under siege. He is, however, under heavy blockade, so we'll sort him out. Don't you worry, girlie. Making mistakes this early on. How like me. Right, but at least now we can get a bit more dosh out of him. And that exiles my troops so they can get on my boats quite a bit faster. Everyone else get back for some healing magic. So far so good, quarter of the way through fabricating our claim on Pisa and we have not been caught. And because we already had a CB for that war, we didn't get any aggressive expansion, we just got a bit of money which will be invested in galleys. I also saved myself 12 ducats by getting a free cog. Everybody wins. Oh, there's a slight chance that you get this event. 3 inflation or 10 Republican tradition. Well, 3 inflation is like losing over 100 admin. I don't have an inflation advisor, not that I'm usually worried about that kind of thing. Well, we'll take you straight off the back, she'll probably make us some good money. We'll stick, we'll wait out that out a bit actually. So 3 inflation or 10 tradition. Both are pretty bad. Yeah. Can't put a price on tradition though. We can still take rivals, so I think we'll name Savoy and Milan. We'll take care of them in time. Yeah, I could name Tuscany as well, couldn't I? Something about that strikes me as a bad idea, so we're going to leave that. That sleeping dog's lie and all that. So you'll need just a short moment to heal up. We'll give you the tick of the month. Our troops are mostly alright after that as well. Get a staggering 5,000 of them. Okay. Remember, the object here is to get get as expensive a trade node as possible, so America is a chumps game, we're going to go for Asia. We got our military access through Castile. Allied with Portugal, okay. Where is your fleet, Granada? One of our cogs is pretty banged up here. Also, I made a bit of a mistake there. Let's get you back on that boat. 13th of July. And get you off of there. 25th, okay. 25th, no problem. So on the 23rd, I suppose I could do the 24th, we will take Gibraltar. Now, Granada has no allies because they've rivaled Morocco and Algiers has rivaled them. From experience, it's okay if Granada allies Algiers. Algiers is not strong enough to take over War Leader, but Morocco is, so glad they didn't ally. Let's pull that trigger. Yeah, I want Gibraltar. Give it to me. Oh, okay. Should have kept my eyes on that. He might end up sinking one of my cogs here. Save them, please. I'm begging you. Glad I saw that. Would have been so typical of me not to see that. Okay, you've landed, but you're making a Muslim archer. Won't be ready for a month, though. Okay, with this in mind, you guys can all travel mostly as a one. So you folks pick up the 2 there. You folks pick up the 3 there. And we'll get ready to crush Granada. Now, if you're ready on the 23rd, it takes me about 7 days to get there, so okay. I want to be ready for that. We should easily crush them with our superior numbers, but don't take anything for granted around here. Also, that's bad. We got discovered fabricating a claim, so that's 18 aggressive expansion throughout Italy, and 15 closer by. Right, there is no time. We need to get right back in on the march here. Even if our ships are a bit banged up. 23rd. Okay, we'll take care of these. It's the Muslim archers. Hold on, are they the foot troops or the cavalry? I think they're the foot troops. Yeah, no problem. So since they spawned on us, we get the defensive mountains of Almeria. They have no maneuver, we have 1, but we managed to get the mount. I don't understand it at all. Our reinforcements are coming in by boat. He's going to try and reinforce. He won't be there till the 6th, but we'll wipe these guys in no time. Bang. How do you like that? Probably not much. So the cavalry arrives. I think I eliminated... Yeah, you've only got little bitty boats left, so if you're damaged, get home. You guys are fresh, so you can help out. Everybody merges together, and let's just go and eliminate Granada from the equation. Could leave some troops behind here, but I want to make sure, absolutely sure, that I eliminate Granada. Now, you never know what you're going to get when it comes to Granada. Also, cancelling my military access here so that I can loot Granada. Sometimes you get mountains, sometimes you don't. That's the problem with Granada and Almeria. But Gibraltar is almost all plains. The desert mountain chances just not even worth thinking about. It's so small. So that's why I chase him away with superior numbers into Gibraltar. Let's just hope he doesn't get nought but 9s. Yeah. Easy peasy. I don't want to take too many losses here. But Nothing much I can do about that. Unfortunately, he got the tick of morale there. Could have been an easy stack wipe if he had not. So we'll get everyone going. Maintain this blockade here, because it'll slow down his recruitment. Does it? Does it? Or is it just for boats? Who even knows? I'm actually going to merge my troops together, because why not? Now he'll probably get defensive mountains here, unfortunately, because he's got 4 maneuver. Yeah, just going to have to brute force him. And good night, Granada. The last jewel of Al-Andalus falls here. So we'll get 2,000 there, 2,000 on Granada, and 2,000 on Gibraltar. And easy peasy. And look at that, 3 ducats of loot from Almeria. I'm going to merge these together and get rid of this little... No, what I'll do with that little stack is I'll get it over there to merge with them. You folks leave behind 2,000. The rest head off to Gibraltar. '15, 17, 19. Okay, hold the fort until the 15th. And then, oh no, 17th. And then everybody's in the province, no attrition taken for moving. Merge together, merge together. Stick down to 2,000. And the injured lot can head out by ship. We'll detach enough for a blockade here. It's 3 base tacks, so 2 barks and a galley. How about 3 galleys since you're inland seas? That'll do. And the rest take care of that. Okay, we got our conquest on Tuscany. It's just a real horrible shame that we had to get discovered whilst doing it. Also, I don't want my ruler to die too quickly, so let's get him out of there. Why Genoa for world conquest? No, heavens no. No more world conquest, please. I beg of you. This is just a nice, dull trade game. Nothing exciting. It's just up to these sieges to complete now. Hopefully they don't take too long. The goal of this playthrough is just to make a pretty damn good trade node. The best even. If at all possible. Now, who hates me and who loves me? Do Venice love me? Milan is your enemy. I don't want to get roped into your horrible wars, though. You've allied Austria and England. Tuscany hate me with a passion, but the Pope loves me. Mantua loves me. France is only defensive. Let's improve those relations with France. Switzerland can be pretty good. Whoa, what happened there? I think enemy of enemy just ticked. Now Siena and the Papal State and Urbino all hate you. Whereas these guys love me. How about you, Ferrara? Neutral? Because we don't have any shared interests in people that we hate. Italian diplomacy can be very treacherous. Okay, how about Siena, the Pope, Mantua, and Switzerland then? Get an early alliance with Switzerland. Only takes a couple of days to get it. He's just hosting battles. True Swiss neutrality right there. We'll get the Pope on our side as well. And Siena, why not? It's very quick because you get the tick for improved relations the moment you send the envoy and at the turn of the month. So that works out for me. How about you, Manly Mantua? You love us anyway. Hold off on you because I know I can get you easily enough. Meanwhile, just waiting for these to tick down. A breach is fantastic news. Oh, now that's also fantastic news. Free stability. The best kind of stability. Since we're not actually taking any losses here, we can afford to reduce the maintenance of our troops. So long as that is still green, we'll reinforce faster than we pay our troops. So that's fine by me. I just hope rebels don't spawn on Granada, because that would throw a gear at everything. Now it's a shame that we got cogs here taking attrition. That's bad, you know. Well, everything can heal up in the end. But I will get you somewhere that you can be useful in case one of these finishes up. Whatever else. Let's improve relations a bit more. Especially with the Pope. Hold on, I didn't name any enemies, did I? Oh, I did. Savoy, Milan, and I can't add a third one. Which means I get not enough rivals, which is just rubbish. Improve Manly Mantua as well, and Switzerland too. Gotta make the most of these diplomats when you've only got 2 of them. Jake, did you know there's a fix to better user interface? Really? What does it fix? Does it fix trade nodes? Because that I'd like. I thought it was on hiatus for a wee while. Jake, are you going to form Italy? No, I'm going to stay Merchant Republic for the whole game. Come on, lads, I don't want to lose my navy here. But I want to win. I think Granada will pay us money. It doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. Now, as a Merchant Republic, you get a bunch of events. Unfortunately, just about all of them are awful. Where have I heard this one before? Mostly they revolve around certain factions gaining or losing power, but they almost always come with bad things as well. So, shifting of influence and losing either diplomatic or military power. Well, unfortunately I'm going to have to lose the diplomatic power, which I want lots of, because I need to keep the aristocrats in power. With that in mind, let's focus on diplomatic power. Now, why do you need the aristocrats in power, I'm asked? They're only giving you 10% morale and minus 10% land maintenance, whilst they hurt your trade power. Well, if you don't have the aristocrats in power, there is an event that fires fairly often, which rises up noble rebels. Noble rebels, if you accept their demands, they turn you into a noble republic. And this particular event spawns a double size stack of noble rebels. So thanks a lot for that, Paradox. For example, if they spawn in Azov, you're going to see about 12 or 14,000 of them. If they spawn in Liguria, you're going to see more than 20,000 of them. Your starting force limit is 9. That won't be such an issue as the game progresses, but it's certainly an issue now. Right after the next tick, I'm pulling back these ships because they're getting somewhat thrashed. Good enough. Away you go. Jake, what achievement do you want to get through this campaign? Probably a pile of gold and that Grand Armada one. Right, light ships, go home. I'm going to need you for trading soon. Surely these sieges will finish up soon. I mean, I'm quite happy to get all the loot from them. Always gotta loot. But I do want this war wrapped up soon enough so I can engage in Italian diplomacy. The best diplomacy. I could almost enforce peace on England, but I just don't have the relationship with France yet. That would have given me an opportunity to fight Milan without having to fight France. Alright, you allied to Mantua as well. We're looking at a fairly sprawling alliance here that I don't want to be dealing with. Still, we do what we can, because we must. Jake, why not a game has released I get a lot of suggestions for games to play, but in the end I just play what I want. Now, I do want you to protect trade, but I need you healed up first. If ships can truly heal. Alright, Granada down, which is good news. You get on that boat, mister. Oh, damn, you joined the bigger fleet? Okay. Well, whatever. Get back home. There's things to be done with you. I could have done the double diplomacy trick to get France up to maximum, yeah, but that's unreliable. Well, good to see they're friendly towards me, though. Let's give them military access whilst going is good. And I could throw down a guarantee on them as well. All in due time. Now that Granada is occupied, I can no longer loot Almeria, Gibraltar, because they're adjacent to it, which is a little unfortunate. I only just missed out on looting there as well. But what can you do? Almeria down. I'll pick up the rest of our troops post-haste. Jeez, come on. I kind of want Austria to like me, because otherwise they're just going to get... we're going to get off on the wrong foot. Especially if they coalition me in Italian wars. That I don't want. Alright, 56. No way you can lose. Good. Now, we're only dealing with 3 cogs here. I might as well crush them just to get a bit of prestige. But that's not how we roll around here. Granada, you were great.